Let me ask you something. What happens when the one person you trust more than anyone in the world turns on you? All for the home you built with your own two hands? Well, today we are diving deep into a story of absolute betrayal, a secret hidden for decades, and a single, heartbreaking choice that blew a family apart forever.
So let's start right at the moment the floor drops out. You're in your own home, right? The one place you should be safest. And then you hear it, a click. But it's not just any click. It's the loud, echoing clang of a deadbolt. And that's when the chilling realization hits you. The person on the other side of that door is your own daughter.
Okay, so the trap snaps shut. Let's put ourselves right there with Arthur and his wife Eleanor. The door is locked, they're thrown into total darkness. We're talking the immediate, shocking aftermath of this betrayal, trapped in the freezing cold of their own wine cellar.
But here's what's so wild. Arthur's reaction. It isn't panic. It's not anger. It's this ice-cold, focused calm. See, he's not thinking about being trapped, he's already 3 moves ahead. For him, this isn't the end. Oh no, this is the start of a fight his daughter has no idea is coming her way.
But to really get the gut punch of this betrayal, you have to understand what was actually broken. So let's rewind. We have to go back to the very beginning, to see the foundation of this family and the home that was supposed to be the heart of it all.
The year is 1987, and this wasn't some house Arthur just bought off the market. No, this was a home he built with his own 2 hands. Every single beam, every nail, it was a piece of their American dream. So you see, it's way more than just property. It's a living, breathing legacy. And this is what makes it all so tragic. He wasn't just her dad. He was her hero, her mentor. He taught her how to build things in the very basement she would one day lock him in. That loving bond is what makes this betrayal so incredibly devastating.
So, where did it all go so wrong? Well, that brings us to the catalyst for all of this. The son-in-law, Derek. And you gotta understand, this wasn't some impulsive thing. It was a slow, calculated campaign designed to poison this family from the inside out.
Derek's approach was just slick. So clever, it's scary. He doesn't roll in like some cartoon villain. No, he positions himself as a protector, a trusted advisor who just wants to help Arthur out. He's using the language of family to mask his own greed.
And it was a 2-pronged attack, a real pincer movement. Derek handled the business side, the financial pressure. Meanwhile, Celeste was sent in to work the emotional angle. She preyed on her mom's sympathy, playing the victim who just wanted the same stability her parents had. It's just brutal.
Okay, so let's get to the climax of this whole campaign. After months of manipulation, both subtle and not so subtle, it all comes down to this one pivotal showdown, right at the family's own black walnut table. This is it, the moment of truth.
And that's the line in the sand. After all the pressure, all the emotional blackmail, Arthur makes his stand. He looks at his daughter, he looks at the papers that would sign away his entire life's work, and with, I can only imagine, the heaviest heart, he says no.
And right here, this is when the mask doesn't just slip, it gets ripped clean off. Derek weaponizes his own mother-in-law's fragile health. It's a move so cold, so cruel, it reveals everything. This isn't about family anymore. This is about winning, no matter who gets hurt.
This is Arthur's last shot, his final, desperate plea. He cuts through all the noise about taxes and legacies and gets right to the core of it. He looks straight at his little girl and basically asks her, "Is this who you are? Is this really who you want to be?" And for one gut-wrenching second, it almost works. You see a flicker of the old Celeste, the little girl who used to follow him around. Her eyes fill with tears, she hesitates. It's a tiny glimpse of the person she used to be.
And then, it's over. She looks away from her father, and she looks at her partner. The choice is made. In that single tiny movement, she seals her decision, and she shatters her family. With that choice made, the final act kicks off. Celeste lures her parents down to the wine cellar, pretending it's a peace offering, and then the trap is sprung. But here's the thing, they have made a fatal miscalculation about the man who built the very walls around them. And this is the question that flips the entire story on its head. Suddenly, the power dynamic completely shifts. Arthur is no longer just a victim. He's a man with a secret, a builder who always thinks 3 steps ahead. And here it is, his incredible foresight, just laid out for us. It's brilliant.
While they were plotting against him, he was already executing a plan he'd literally built into the house decades ago. And look how simple it is, something he could do from memory, in the pitch dark. First, count his steps to the exact spot. Second, feel for the hidden panel he set himself. Third, pop the secret catch, and boom! Finally, activate the contingency plan.
The efficiency is just stunning. 14 minutes. Think about that. From the moment he activated his plan to the police arriving, it took less time than a commercial break. Derek is arrested, the forged deed is worthless, the builder's plan worked flawlessly.
But this isn't some clean victory with a happy ending. Not at all. Let's move to the aftermath, because saving his home, well, it came at an absolutely devastating cost.
I mean, look at this. This is the heartbreaking balance sheet of his victory. What did he win? The house, the physical structure. What did he lose? His daughter, the very reason the house was built in the first place. He saved the physical foundation of his life, but the emotional one, it was just gone.
And the silence that came after was just final, absolute. Celeste tried to call once, but he couldn't answer. He blocked the number. Her mother wrote one last heartbreaking letter that went completely unanswered. The lines of communication weren't just damaged, they were severed, permanently.
And this is Arthur's somber conclusion, isn't it? From a man who spent his entire life building things that were meant to last. He has to face the one thing he knows can never, ever be fixed. The trust, the love, the family, it was broken beyond repair.
So we're left with this really heavy question. Arthur won. He got his house back, but the whole thing just feels like an unbelievable tragedy. It really makes you ask, what's a home without the family it was built for? And can a foundation of trust, once it's been shattered like this, ever truly be rebuilt?